Greetings. I would like everyone to take a moment to think about where they came from and who has made you who you are today. How you were raised and by whom, whether as a parent, a grandparent, or some type of guardian. We do not come from nothing. We come from some type of parental background that has made us who we are today. I would like to share with you a pair that has immensely influenced me, and that being my parents. My parents have worked so hard to where they are today. I have witnessed the hard work and the sacrifices that they made for my sisters and I. That has motivated me to work just as hard to make them proud of who they have raised. My parents came from Mexico at a very young age, the ages being 15 and 16. They left their families and risked their lives to come here to the U.S. My parents were never given the opportunity to get any education like I did. My mother went to school until the 3rd grade before she had to continue my grandfather's job in general labor. My father finished high school and then worked in his father's field selling crops. They worked from the ground up to give their children the best life possible. I have never felt more proud to have the parents I do now. There was a time, though, during my senior year of high school that made me go blank. And the first thought that I had in my head were my parents. It was during state track of my senior year, and I had just finished the last race for the hurdles. And we were all waiting anxiously for the results. My one and only goal that year was to make at least a top 3 in state. And that's all I wanted. The officiants later began calling the names, starting from 8th place and making their way down. I began growing so uneasy the more names that were called. I honestly was waiting to get 5th or 4th place, but I became speechless when I was called for 3rd place. I remember that moment clear as day. I remember getting on that podium and being able to see my parents there in the crowd, cheering on for me. That was my goal, and I wouldn't have been able to achieve it without the help of my parents. The help of my parents giving me this opportunity that they weren't given. I sometimes think about the day and I just burst into tears. My parents abandoned everything in their hometown, which they grew up in, to give us and me a life that they weren't given. My parents have shown and taught me so many things that I am forever grateful. I have become a hard worker and I have made it here with you guys. Whether it was a guardian, friend, or some type of celebrity, I want you to remember where they came from and what influenced them to inspire you. Thank you.